Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you this pretty cool GE 100 watt Lucolux high pressure sodium lamp. Now this particular lamp, as you can see, is a deluxe coated version, and it comes in this pretty cool consumer style packaging rather than the typical sleeve that you see with the commercial version of this bulb, which is the same exact thing, just of course they come in two different styles of packaging depending on the application that it's being sold to. But enough of that. This particular bulb, as you can see, has some pretty cool packaging. I know I just talked about that literally a couple seconds ago, but I just think it looks really neat. So here's some technical information if you'd like to pause and read any of it. Obviously this comes from the bottom, so you may have to rewind the video to get back to that part, unless that comes from the top. I'm not quite sure. Can't speak today. On this side, you can see the outstanding quality and reliability of these lamps. So you talk a little bit about it there. Again, if you'd like to read any of it, go right ahead and pause the video. Pretty cool. This particular place that I got it from likes to write these codes on everything, so I don't really know what exactly that's all about. It's probably their own cataloging number system. On the top of the box here, all you do is just pull it open like this. Now it's falling through because the braces down here are broken. That would normally hold the bulb. But we can see 100 watt Lucolux. And there's the ANSI code. Deluxe Medium. So we'll take the bulb out of its package here. Then we can see the beautiful etch directly on the top of the bulb. This is before they moved it down here, I believe. It's very cool. We have our nice deluxe coating. You can see we have two getters here on the side, if I pronounce that correctly. Very nice brass base, and you can see this is before they made the base, or the bottom of the envelope here wider. You can see it's a lot thinner than the ones of today. And you can also see inside we have a very thick and short, fat arc tube. It's probably about like so long in there, but it's a really short, fat arc tube. And supposedly that's supposed to give us whiter light than a standard high-pressure sodium bulb, from what I've been told. So I suppose we'll find out. Some type of green stuff must have came off the packaging. I'm not quite sure. So let's bring over some type of a fixture that we can use to start this bulb up. Let me set it down like that, and we'll zoom in here so you can get a better view of the bulb itself. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights in this room so that we can have a very nice look at the bulb here. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. So as it starts off here, well, as it was starting, it looked very much like a mercury vapor bulb that is deluxe white coated. And of course it's high pressure sodium. When it starts up, the mercury is what gets excited first, and then the sodium comes after that. That's why they turn from about the mercury vapor looking color into the orange color that we know from the high pressure sodium lamp. Now this one being coated, it's really hard to see the size of the arc tube inside, but I'll try to, it's about inside the tips of my fingers there is how long it is from what I can tell here. So it's a little shorter than normal. And we'll go ahead and let it warm up. Okay, so we're pretty much at full brightness now, and it is obviously about the same brightness as a standard high pressure sodium 100 watt bulb. Now because of the coating, it's a lot more diffused, obviously, so it's not as harsh in any direction, so the shadows aren't as harsh either. And that's one reason that I really do like these coated versions of the high-pressure sodium bulbs. They're pretty hard to come by. You see more of the clear versions, obviously, but the coated ones, I think, are much better. Now, comparing this light to the light of a standard high-pressure sodium bulb, this does seem to be ever so slightly more white than the typical yellow, deeper yellow that you see with a high-pressure sodium bulb. So, I'm guessing that, yes, because the arc tube is different than the standard version, it is producing a lot more of a whiter light than a standard high-pressure sodium bulb, and it's harder to tell that there on camera. You can see as the refresh rates of the bulb and the camera itself, since they don't meet, you can see the hertz change there. But right at the edge of that is where you can tell about what the color of this bulb really is. And the camera actually does make it look a little bit more orange than it truly is here in person. And of course I'm doing this on a brown rug, brown rug. So, that adds to the color as well, it being brown and orange, and they're very close. Anyway, all that baloney aside, it's a pretty neat bulb. So, and it is cool to notice that it is a little bit more whiter than your standard bulb. Anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this little video, and also please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Here's a little cool down right after I turned it off.